Oh, my camera is definitely off angle there. There we go. Hi everyone, welcome back to Off Brand Culture. My name is Lauren, or the Lozenger, and it is so good to be back playing some Minecraft, despite everything trying to not let me stream. So, I forgot the last time that I streamed that I wouldn't be able to stream the week after, because I was at a training thing for work. And then, the week after that, I was planning to stream, which was last week, but then I'd had a headache pretty much all day, so when I got home I literally managed to finish work an hour early, which I'm able to do at my work, but felt that I needed to because my head had just been not good all day, so I had to cancel last week's stream. We're back today. I start live streaming and out of nowhere knock over my drink and it nearly breaks my whole PC. So I hope my husband isn't watching this. Well, he's at work, so he shouldn't be, because he built my PC. So I literally just had to suddenly stop stream, move everything, check what was damp. Somehow the only thing that got damp was the extension cord. All the plugs were fine. My PC, my monitor were all fine. It was literally just the extension cord that they were plugged into. So quickly turned everything off, ripped everything out, threw to the other side of the room the extension cord, managed to plug things in, directly into the wall, which just means I'm missing the lamp. But we're okay, and we're here. But it does feel like everything's trying to not let me live stream at the moment. But I have some emotional support squashies. My drink is now in the naughty corner, where hopefully it will not do any further damage or cause any further stress. So, I hope you are having a much smoother day than I am. Is all I can say to that. But we're back. Eventually, we're going to be playing some Minecraft. Apparently, I'm going to torture you all as well with the sound of me eating sweets. Apologies. They are necessary to calm down. So yeah, I do hope that you've had a much smoother day than I have. I really hope technology's working, because as well, apparently the last time I streamed, apparently my microphone wasn't working properly for at least parts of the stream. What it looked like to me, because I even stopped halfway through the stream, because I was like, I'm not sure whether this is working. Checked everything seemed to be working, but apparently not. So I did check everything very thoroughly today. So if it's somehow not working, I feel like I should just quit streaming if it's still not working somehow. So yeah, we've got Minecraft. I think I'm going to do some relaxing building vibes for today's stream. I think I need relaxing build vibes for today's stream. Never mind anybody else. I was going to put this in my mouth because I want another sweet, but I'm also in the middle of talking. So I will finish doing the verse of the stream, and while it's loading in, I will eat my next sweet. So yes, we're going to do some building on Minecraft, and for today's verse of the stream, it is from Proverbs 31. It is a very famous verse from the Bible, well, a very famous chapter in the Bible, and there are some really cheesy merchandise around this chapter of the Bible, or like memes, because most of Proverbs 31, a lot of it is about a woman. So there's lots of things like being a Proverbs 31 woman. But actually, what this chapter of the Bible is quite sweet. So we're going to look at verse 30, but a bit of context, because I feel like this is important for this one in particular. You can't just pluck it out without the context. The subheading for this, which were added later, is Sayings of King Lemuel. Lemuel. We're going to say Lemuel. And the first verse says, the sayings of King Lemuel, an inspired utterance his mother taught him. And then you have this poem that in the ancient Hebrew is an acrostic poem going through the alphabet. So this is basically a poem that his mum taught him to give her son wisdom. And it ended up getting wrote down in the Bible, in the book of Proverbs, which is this book that is full of wisdom and guidance. And most of this poem is basically saying, this is what you want in a wife. So there's a bit of a thing around being a Proverbs 31 woman, particularly if you look on like online, or people aspiring to be a Proverbs 31 woman, because actually the things that it says are really good. It says that she works hard, it says that she loves God, and lots of other actually like good qualities that you would want in a person. And today's verse for the stream, that is a long introduction for a verse for the stream, is verse 30, and it says, charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Basically, this mother was telling her son that when you're looking for a wife, the most important thing is a woman who fears God, which means like a woman who has reverence for God, not like terrified, like kind of scared, not that kind of fear, but has reverence for, has awe for, has care for, has love for. And even so, that charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting. There's so many things in this world that just are very temporary. And saying, but actually, someone who loves God, who reveres God, that is the thing worth looking for, worth keeping. And that is good advice for anyone, I think, as a Christian. And actually, no matter our gender, we could all aspire to be like that. So I'd love to know what you think of our Proverbs 31 woman. And what do you think about the fact there's just an acrostic poem is the last book of this, the last chapter of this book in the Bible? Because there's nothing else that's like that in the Bible. Where it's just like literally an acrostic poem. Nope. So yeah. So now we are going to get onto Minecraft. Jared's disappeared, which is surprising. I literally texted Jared after I had to end stream. I've just knocked drink on my PC. There's still like some stickiness, like I keep on finding droplets on my desk, which isn't good. Okay, we're looking good. That is not my face. It did this earlier, and I logged in on Minecraft. Excuse you. I like my face. My face, please. I have to log back out and in again. But I can't have the face. That's not my face. There we go. That's my face. Okay, we're looking good. I feel weird Minecraft sounds. Just as I was about to sing a song. How rude. So we're doing chill build vibes today. There's still a lot of work that needs to go on the charity shop. There's lots of empty spaces outside. And Jared hasn't done the interior yet. And I was going to leave it for him to do in the video, but I might work on a little bit of it. Maybe just getting like the stairs in and getting ready to decorate. During half term, we had a server event, and we went, and you might see these in my inventory. We went and defeated the Elder Guardians at the local Guardian Temple, which was chaos and lots of death, partly due to the fact we have a head mob, a head mod on our server, and for some reason the function where the heads give you special abilities just stopped halfway through our our trying to defeat the stuff. So that wasn't good. That's a placeable one. So where we had fire breathing, water breathing, it just suddenly went bloop, and we all drowned. Which is not good. It is not good when you all drowned. So yeah, there was lots of death while we're doing that. Are they working again? I don't know, I haven't tried them. Hang on, I'm looking in the wrong place. My heads are in here. They all give you different abilities, and I'm scared. Okay, that one's already wearable. I don't know what I'm meant to get with that. What's one with an ability that's an easy to try? I think drowns give you water breathing as well. So if we try this one, we'll see if it works. Will they accept me as one of their own? Probably not, because I left my trident. Yes, that's giving me water breathing. So yeah, this, as you can see, I currently have water breathing. He's still chasing me though. So we all had heads like that on, and then just partway through our fight, all the heads just stopped working. Which was very unfortunate, because then we all drowned. So yes, they're working again. We don't know what made them stop. We don't know if there was like a cool-off time that we didn't know about, but... Where did my shovel go? Not my shovel, my pickaxe. Okay, I accidentally put it away. And we sleep. And I eat. So, I think I want to work a bit on the charity shop today. Because so far, we have the sugar cane on both sides. We have Ellie's cow, which looks amazing. And then Jared's reserved that section, but I think he's going to end up having to do the whole side. So it means it's like the bit up there will need doing. Or I could leave that. And I could do something here. But that section over there is being claimed. So I could do with doing something here. I'm going to have my drink far away from my PC. And stay in the naughty corner. Okay. There's a pig. Just casually taking over the shop. What could we do? What could we do? So I want something that would blend well. I wonder about trying to do smaller heads. But then that gets really pixelated if I'm doing like 3x3 heads. The other thing I could do would be like a gradient going across to help sort of like give a nice backdrop. Anything Star Wars themed. This is very Minecraft themed on this side currently. I was wasn't really sure if just randomly shoving Star Wars in the middle was going to work. I think using some banners might be the way forward to get some smaller pixel art. If I can get a good gradient from the blue but what colour would I gradient it into? Because blue's also like the sky. Graffiti can be random. I know. It can be. So far this side's pretty cohesive. I mean, I am expecting to see Spider-Man on the other side. For your section. Because also I don't want it to go too brown. So I want the cow to stand out the same way that like the green stands out on the blue. Sky to trees. I wonder if in the middle bit we do like a plains biome pixelated. That could be cool. I like that idea. I am going to need a lot of light blue powder though. And it's going to be a pain to place it all. Why did I decide to use concrete powder? Why didn't I just cheat and do wool? It wouldn't have been as pretty, but be easier. I'm going to grab a load of wool. And we'll start with wool. We'll probably improve colours and textures as we go. I just want a bit of a start. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. Oh, moss would be good. See if we've got some moss. Yeah, I have a tiny bit of moss. Okay. My brain cells are working overtime here. But I think this could be something cool. I'm gonna do the worst thing imaginable and scaffold with wool. Actually, I shouldn't do that like that. I should make a hole somewhere. Because if I bone meal onto that, it's not going to end well, is it? we'll need to come back with dirt. That's fine, I feel like this is an area that I can deal with. It'll look ugly, so I'll fix it at some point. Okay, that should be enough. Okay, we are gonna make this a little scene. How does that look? Okay. No, I think the ground's just going to be one layer thick. I do need to go to sleep though, because I'm the only person online. I see the direction going, I like it. Thank you, Jared. Just that way, they're very different murals. But they all fit the vibe. Ow. So then, I might change these blocks that I use, but I'll just use these for now. We get some... Does that need to be just one hole? I don't know. We'll try this first, and then if we don't like it, we will change it. Oh, that wouldn't look like that. Ow. That blue is really off-putting. You put one block of pink to represent a pig. I feel like I would just need like a half slab of cherry wood. I want to run around this side. Because off in the distance you can see some forests. You can actually see some trees. I think I do the other way, the small birch. And then I could do a really tall oak. Oh no, I didn't want to get rid of that. Oops. I want to get rid of those though, so I can make it birch. It's just to get... Hi Evie, welcome to Off-Brand Culture. Today we are playing a bit of Minecraft. We're working on... this is a charity shop, but we were also using it as like a graffiti build. So we invited basically everyone on the server to place some blocks on this build, like graffiti. But there's some blank spots, so I'm just trying to go in with this mural and try to make it look like a plains biome a little bit. So it's going to look rough at first, but we'll keep placing some blocks and hopefully get it somewhere good. That's ended up being the same height as the other tree. That looks so... It's hard to do the shaping with the window. That's good. Cool. Do you like playing Minecraft? If you do, what's like your favourite way to play? The trees just feel rough because of where the windows are. If I did that, now it looks wrinkly funky. So I wonder if I need to change the glass. Can I place that? No. No. There we go. Okay. Dooba-dooba-doo. Booba-dooba-doo. Yes, I play Minecraft. What do you like to do? Do you like to explore? Do you like to build? I was going to say I'm terrible at exploring, but apparently I'm just terrible at Minecraft. Reuse these as my scaffolding. This is my scaffolding technique that makes people cry. Well, not so much cry, but question what I'm doing. Like, I know bamboo is easier. However, I have to go make scaffolding. I can make these awful looking towers out of everything. I just have to try not to fall off them. And it helps me practice parkour, which I'm also terrible at. So, training for when we eventually get, the minigame district. on our previous server, we had a parkour course that Elliot had made. Oh my goodness, I was so bad. I was also bad at the one that Jared made, but you know. That one I felt was a bit more challenging when we did Elliot's. Everyone, like, seemed to breeze through it apart from me. You like to explore? That's cool. I'm out of wool. To my base I go. Do you have any tips for exploring? As somebody who gets terrified that they're gonna get lost and die and then not be able to get the stuff. There we go. Lock the door. Get the wool. Wool, please. Thank you. It's far too much wool. Far too much wool, but you know. By the way, which is your favourite mode in Minecraft, survival or creative? I have to say survival. One of the things I struggle with is actually I struggle with single player mode. When you've got friends playing online with you, it makes everything feel a little bit more purposeful for me. So firstly is I love playing with friends, with other people. And then survival. My problem with creative is if I'm building in creative, it's literally just so I can rebuild it in survival. So I'd kind of rather just build it the once, and even if it's like a more painful way of building. So yeah, that's kind of my take. What about you? What do you prefer? How did I place that? There you go. Oh no, I jumped too far. There we go. Okay, jump. There's a baby horse! No, that's a chicken. I mistook a chicken for a baby horse. That is so good. Still not the most embarrassing thing I've done today, though. So, you know, that's something. Okay, how is my monstrosity looking? Don't know, the pillar makes it quite awkward to see, and I missed a spot. Let's quickly just go boop. Should probably take down all of this. You know what? I don't hate the blue wool as the sky. I thought it would feel very obnoxious, but I kind of dig it. I don't hate this texture coming from the tree. Might get away with that, actually. No flying blocks so far. Okay, cool. Okay, I need to do a bit of blending between the wool and the powder, but I do have extra powder, so I should be able to do that. Do some random texturing. I can't really break this and put wool on that side, because that'll just like break the whole thing. Is that enough? I need one more somewhere. Oh, look at that. So that'll be making small changes and then stepping back. Yeah, I think I like that. I'm going to change the shape of the birch tree, but I like that. There's a baby horse. You're not a chicken. I don't know, guys. It's been a weird day. How long do you stream? So I stream every Tuesday, although I unfortunately had to take 2 weeks off recently. But every Tuesday for an hour and a half. So I start at 7:30 my time and finish at 8:30. It's currently 8 o'clock, so I have 30 minutes left. I've been going, well, I should have been going for about an hour, but we had some technical difficulties with a kind of pub being knocked over by my PC, next to my PC. So you know, but everything's okay. Everything's fine. What's really annoying is I love that effect with the concrete powder so much that I kind of want to replicate it on the other side above the cow. But that means I need a lot more concrete powder. But it would balance it really well, so I need to now go see if I can make more light blue concrete powder. Why must I have good ideas? They are painful. Good ideas are painful. Okay, so I need sand. Good start. I need gravel. Continuing, good start. And I need light blue dye. Okay, it appears we're on to a winner with this. I fell into my enchantment area. You know what, that might do it. Might. Big might. I'm going to start from the ceiling and work my way down. Just shave this entire half of the building. Oh, I'm behind the cow there, so I don't want to change that one. I've just realised that's going to mess up your side, though. Ellie already kind of has, though. Or do I try and keep the little frame bit? Maybe I try keeping that. And if it looks problematic from the other side, we'll then change some stuff around. Okay, that's that cleared up. Now this is all going to be powder. If you don't mind, can I ask a question? Oh, I've run out of blocks already. You can ask. If it's a question I don't feel comfortable answering, I'll just say, sorry, I don't want to answer that. But, yeah, you can ask a question. I need a lot more concrete powder, I think was my consensus from that. Yep, I'm going to go make more concrete powder. I'm intrigued what this question is. Actually, I'm a digital artist and I do work for streamers. My commission is open. There's one thing I want to ask. Currently, Jared, who's on our team, does our graphics design stuff. So, thank you, but I think we're good. That's cool to hear that you do graphics design for streamers. Like, I know there's loads of the streamers that I enjoy watching where their branding is just so adorable. I was kind of it always makes me wish that like ours was cuter for like our branding, but we're kind of, because we do a bit of a range of content, we kind of need a cohesive brand that works for everyone. I mean, I'm sure Jared just would like everything Spider-Man themed. Nearly said Pokemon themed. That would be me. Okay, I will try that. Please be enough this time. To be honest, I was just relieved that wasn't like a deeply personal question. Or if it was a, do you go to my school? Because I'm a youth worker and I regularly visit schools. I'm going to break some of these up to get a blend. Do some blending. Is that blended enough? I'm gonna have to go to sleep to find out fully. In the daylight. Daylight. I must wait for the sunrise. There's an Enderman on top of my scaly farm. I like that. I like that. That feels so much better to me. Yeah, I need to go sleep. Go to sleep, Lauren. Go to sleep. I hear creepy crawlies. Sleep. I'm gonna have to say no to that just because I don't share there's a few of us that work on this. We're youth workers who run this channel. So we have like very strict rules over what we do safeguarding wise, because we run this a bit like an online youth club. So while that sounds really cool, I can't give you my Discord, unfortunately. But no, what you're doing sounds really cool. I like that. I am wondering whether to add the tuff back into the other side after deciding to remove it. Do I have enough on me? No, I don't. Don't have any tuff on me to try it out. Do I add the tuff back in? I'm gonna try adding the tuff back in on my side, just because I'm unsure if that would look better. Okay, tough, 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 because I am tough. I'm not really, but you know. Goo, 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 goo. 25 minutes. How many of those minutes do you think I will be really indecisive? Probably most of them. Oh, man. That's going to be the biggest... For a second I thought I lost that there. Also, it would help if I gave myself a weight on. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. No. Do, do. I am sad for all the glow light and I've lost by not like doing that properly. Okay, we'll check that out. No. I don't know, I'm unsure. I think it does help it feel more like one building. Just swap these. Those help them feel a bit more natural. I feel like that top one needs to be concrete instead of powder. Here. Boop. Boop. Yeah, I like that. I feel like I want to change that now though. my goodness, my inventory is so full. I'm still not loving the jungle. I feel like we need a different wood type there. I do wonder about using pale oak instead. Llama. Oh, do I need to fix that on this side now as well? Yeah, I kind of do. Man. Actually, that needs to be that now. Wrong place. Up, 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 up. Oh no, I thought that one needed to change on the other side, so I need to change on this one too. Yeah, I'll try changing it. Landed the cake. Yeah, okay. I think that'll work better in the long run. Okay, I'll get rid of some of my inventory. And we'll get some pale oak. Stone, grab a stone, stone. A little blue box. Blue, 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 blue. Blue, 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 blue. Oh, that's not meant to go in there. Now let's sand. Actually need some dirt, now that I remember. Dirt! Put the wool in there. Oh, with that wool, go... back it in there. I wanted some of these. Go. Jungle. Okay. Goo 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 goo. Darkness is falling again. Run, 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 run. Okay. I think I still like the planks rather than like the whole block. I fell off the wall. Oh no. Okay. Should I try to sleep? Go sleep. Hey. Yeah. I like that better. I'm gonna replace it on the other side too. Of course. There we go. Whee! Boop. 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 And boop. There we go. Yeah, something better. So many wandering traders. I'm gonna swap this side so it matches. Oh. Oh no, I have fallen. So which one needs to be at the bottom? Would be stone. Stone, tough, stone, tough, stone, tough, stone, tough, no. Tough stone, 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 tough. Okay. Tough. Stone, tough, stone, tough. Dig, 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 dig. Stone, tough, stone, stone, tough, stone. Dig, dig, dig. Stone, tough, stone. Ah, I want a block short. That is very unfortunate. Okay. I need one more block of tough. There we go, that looks better. Nice! And then this side is looking fabulous. Okay, cool. That, I am happy with that. Actually, what I kind of want to do, can we add like some dimension here? I feel like that looks better, but we need a little bit more glass. But I do think that helps with dimension, which I know Jared mentioned he was struggling with a bit on this build. Unless we move the doors. Move those pillars that way. How's that look? Actually, that looks alright. So yeah, I think that's pretty okay. I'm liking that, I like the vibe. Definitely sort out the lighting situation in the shopping district. We need some street lamps, we need some good infrastructure. But no, I really like how that side has come together. And I look forward to see what Jared does on his side. But I think we're 8 minutes from the end of stream. I think we're just going to end it there because we've kind of finished off what we can for today. There's nothing we can do in 8 minutes that's going to be of any significance. So I think we'll wrap up there. I'll just head back into my base for me to log off. Okay. I'll just make sure my spawn's set. There we go. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Thank you for those of you that have hung in despite the technical difficulties. Live streams should be good for next week. We have been having a bit more Fortnite on Mondays, and I should hopefully be back on Tuesday with some more Minecraft. Hopefully nothing happens that prevents me from live streaming next week. But it's been really good to be back. I'm just gonna sign out. So thank you so much for hanging out with us today, and we'll see you in the next live stream. Until then, bye, good night, God bless, bye.